xQc. I'm sure you all know who he is and what he does, but today I'm here to take a bit of a deeper dive and tell you about some things you may not have known about. The other day, user Hammer Toenail uploaded the xQc Iceberg on the xQc subreddit. In my opinion, it's very well done and includes some very obscure references only longtime fans would know, which is the reason why today I will be testing my own knowledge while informing you guys more about xQc's past alongside some longtime classic memes in the xQc Iceberg. xQc is a live streamer on twitch.tv and streams on average 10 hours almost every single day. Twitch.tv is the website xQc streams on. xQc is French Canadian, being born and raised in Quebec, Canada. The OW in xQc's Twitch handle stands for Overwatch. Overwatch was xQc's main game for a long time, as he was a professional Overwatch and Overwatch League player for a long time. Felix Lengyel is xQc's name. To my knowledge, this was never leaked or doxed. xQcl is a simple emote of xQc's ugly little mascot holding a big heart. It's probably the most widely spread emote across Twitch that isn't a global Twitch emote. Adept is xQc's longtime roommate and just recently announced girlfriend. Fun fact, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe one of the first times xQc and Adept appeared on stream together was way back before they started dating. They visited a party at the CX guy's house. PVC is a meme of xQc's name where people would call xQc any 3 or 4 letter abbreviation that rhymes with his name, such as PVC, HTC, HDTV, LTE, etc. Specifically, PVC has stuck for so long because of a video shown in one of xQc's media shares.
PVC for survival situations? Let's check it out.
Mr. Chair is a reoccurring meme on xQc's stream. Whenever xQc gets up from his chair and leaves the room for a bit, the stream is left with his chair, hence the name Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair has become the beloved character for a long time now.
I'm the streamer. I'm the cool guy. The chair, it's the nobody. It's a piece of fucking furniture. I don't give a shit.
The Dallas Fuel is an Overwatch League team that xQc was a part of. Despite being on stage just a couple of times and the team's struggles in the Overwatch League, it was easily the most popular team in the league, as it had 2 of Overwatch's top streamers in xQc and Seagull. Portugal Omegalol was a meme started by what xQc says was one guy who would always donate no matter when xQc streamed with a message about Portugal Omegalol.
Omegalol, who the fuck do you think we are? Portugal Omegalol, Portugal Omegalol, Portugal.
Dude, that one donator, I'm not kidding. I can be streaming at 7 in the morning or 7 at night. I can be playing a dead game with literally 0 viewers, and this fucking guy will come in and say Portugal Megal. It's the same guy. It is the same guy.
This meme caught fire in the community and at one point was meme to hell on one stream, with almost all donos being about Portugal. Going a bit off topic, these donos would spiral into another meme where people would literally take any Wikipedia article and donate it to xQc. If any of you could find clips of this stream, let me know, because though I was watching the stream when it happened, I cannot find anything online from this stream. Again was a big Twitch meme for a long time that started because of xQc. It started back when xQc was living in an apartment with Overwatch League casters Bren, Reinforce, and Sideshow. This was towards the end of his Overwatch arc, so he was branching off into newer content like reacting to videos on YouTube. When he would reach the end of the video, he would say "go again" to signify he wasn't done and wanted to watch more videos. Sometimes he would debate chat and say "okay, I think it's time to" before quickly switching up and say "go again" right after.
One last video, go again, one last video and I'm done. Go again. I'm doing one more. One last. I'm not kidding. Guys, I think it's time to go again. Go again. We go again, chat. Go again. We go again, boys. I think it's time to go again. We go again, boys. I think it's time to go again. We go again, boys.
6 Moves is a reference to the legendary xQc vs Moist Critical chess game in the PogChamps tournament. This single clip has 12 million views on YouTube, so while this clip may not be very obscure, it is undeniably an absolute classic.
You know, when I said it'd be fun to see a checkmate in 4 earlier, I was joking. It wasn't real.
Jam a man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune. This is a quote from the game Amnesia Rebirth, and I believe it was misread by xQc because of its script writing style.
Is this it?
Jam a man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune.
He must be trolling.
Avery's.
He must be trolling.
6 consoles is one of the many things said in a classic xQc clip. This was a clip of xQc talking about other streamers' setups and how they were so over the top, including things like a stream deck, analyzer, moderator stance, sound filters, 6 monitors, pedals, drums, gaming guitar, controller, 6 consoles, 10 computers, bunch of fucking wires, sound pads, speakers, antennas, satellite, dog cam, cat tree, cat this, and a bunch of dog shit ready to analyze NASA's landing speeds. This is a reference to xQc's appearance on a Daily Dose of Internet video in which Daily Dose had a bunch of other creators narrate the video in his place while he was sick. xQc was featured toward the end of this video.
This guy knows how to draw a perfect circle.
So the Jam a Man entry appears twice, which I believe is a mistake, so why not add an entry in its place? Since this is still early on in the Iceberg, I thought a good addition would be xQc's Christmas tree. If you didn't know, an old tradition xQc had for his stream was to keep a Christmas tree in his room to have in the background for his stream. This became a staple early on in his streaming career, so to continue the tradition, he would keep a Christmas tree in his room when he moved to the Overwatch League apartments. Ever since then, the tradition has died down and only ever comes back if he decides to put up a tree for Christmas and not take it down after.
Hopefully we don't have to ditch the tree. Like all the other ones. I ditched all the other trees.
Moxie is one of xQc's longtime friends and at one point was just a recurring stream sniper on xQc's stream during his Overwatch days. Due to Moxie being really funny and actually good at the game, xQc decided to add him and start duo queuing with Moxie. The duo was a force to be reckoned with as both of them were top 500 players and both of them were absolute content machines when paired together on a dying game. Reinhardt and Winston are 2 characters from Overwatch. These were xQc's 2 most played heroes on the game. Fun fact, if you didn't know what xQc's Twitch profile picture is, it's Winston's face, which was also a profile picture you could have on Overwatch. Poudre is the name of a YouTube video xQc uploaded a long time ago on his original YouTube channel. This video is just of a young xQc flipping through a workout magazine and showing the amount of times a protein powder was advertised, which is why the name of the video is Poudre, which translates to powder.
Poudre, poudre, plate, poudre, réabonnement poudre, poudre, poudre.
Pepe Laugh Point Right TriHard is referring to the TriHard 7 incident, which was a big turning point in xQc's Overwatch and streaming career. xQc was the subject of a major controversy on Twitch involving the Overwatch League, in which he typed TriHard 7 in the chat of the official Overwatch League stream. Although this may not be thought of as anything more than xQc saying TriHard 7, it was said at an unfortunate time as Overwatch League host and interviewer Malik was on the stream at the time. This made people who didn't really know about Twitch culture think xQc was using the TriHard emote because a black person was on stream. This would lead to the Overwatch League banning xQc for 4 games, or about 2 weeks, and lead to his eventual release from the Dallas Fuel.
I ain't never seen no muzzle on that, but it might be good though. My daddy know better. I'm about to get to him.
Squirt it all around, and then I'm gonna rub it smooth everywhere.
Mustard.
And what I'm
Come
doing
on,
is
man.
just
Now don't
getting
put no
it
mustard
on
on. You
as
need to put a little
binder,
seasoning on that
the seasoning,
thing.
stick to it.
What? Man, come on now. Get that pep off there. Come on, somebody come get this, man. Come on now. Come on, get that pep off. That's just too much doggone pep. I don't really want to see this no more.
That's really all you need for a brisket.
God! Oh my God! Oh, why you putting all that pep on there? Take that off of there!
Single inch of it.
Get that pep off!
All right, I'm gonna show my screen.
El Goblino is not a meme. He is real, and he is the very person we are talking about in this video. He is something hidden deep inside xQc and comes out on rare occasions, but when he does it, it is horrifying. xQc Cursed and xQc Gob are the closest recreations of this monster. Empty Bed is a song xQc would often use during his racing arc in GTA RP. Tons of people love the song, so it caught on very quick, and it is also synonymous with Cat Jam. Saint Punk, the artist that made Empty Bed, has also tweeted that the song was no longer theirs and belongs to the GTA community, then thanked xQc and many others who helped popularize the song.
You know what I'm gonna do? Wait!
TL Busta is a meme that the community uses to poke fun at xQc. TL means top left, which is typically where xQc keeps his face cam. So the meme is just saying there is a Busta in the top left. This meme has become so prominent that xQc has decided to make an emote of a Pepe Laugh pointing to the top left named xQc TL.
Jeremy and Chad, Rosette, Gustavo, it's a top left Busta, right, guys? Guys, it's a top left Busta.
Jean Paul is xQc's GTA RP character. He actually has 4 RP characters in total, but John Paul is the one he plays on the most. I'm honestly not sure why this is so far down the list when early on after the release of NoPixel 3.0, xQc would average over 100k viewers for about 2 or 3 months. On top of this, xQc plays GTA a ton, so I'm not sure how anyone would not know about his character, Jean-Paul.
God, please, no!
Exit Loot is the name of the song xQc has played at the end of his stream for over 4 years now. It has become a staple to his stream as he never ends his stream without it. Although the song may not deserve this spot so far down the list, I believe the name of the song is why it is here, as people have trouble finding this song because it's not actually called We Hope You Enjoyed Your Stay. That's It was a Canadian semi-professional esports team xQc joined back in 2016. This was the start of his Overwatch career. On this team, xQc went on to win the DreamHack Montreal 2016 Overwatch tournament before the team was picked up by Denial Esports about 2 or 3 months later.
Hey guys, my name is xQc. I'm the current tank for Team Denial.
Denial was xQc's first professional esports team on Overwatch. It was absolutely stacked with players like ZZA, Dante, xQc, Dahoon, and Gingerpop. This team did very well, even picking up a first place standing in 3 tournaments in a row at one point. But the team decided to leave Denial due to the organization not paying players not only of their Overwatch team, but players of other esports games like Call of Duty and CSGO. The organization would eventually shut down due to bad management. Arc6 was the Overwatch team xQc and the rest of the Denial team created after leaving Denial. Again, this team was stacked, picking up 2 more future Overwatch League players in Space and Custa. This team would have a total of 4 future Overwatch League players, xQc, Dante, Space, and Custa, and 2 Overwatch Contenders players in ZZA and Gingerpop. This team also had a coach named Peak, who would also go on to coach the Dallas Fuel in the Overwatch League.
When you say Arc6 washed up, Arc6 one trick, Arc6 trash, please, I respect you as a person, but I would request you to fuck right off, you dumb motherfucker. Is that a normal reform request? Fuck you. They were one fight away of getting fucked by an unsponsored, homemade, look at this shit! It's a 1-bedroom apartment! No sponsor! No money! We make $0! 0! They went to Korea! They went to Korea! And they were one fight away from getting sent home! One fight! One motherfucking fight!
Rolled and Smoked was an old meme xQc and his community used a lot. It would be said after xQc would destroy someone. He even had a 2-part emote dedicated to it.
We didn't shit on you.
You just said that.
We didn't shit on you.
And the thing
We
you don't say.
rolled you and smoked your ass on the Rado.
Okay, and
Back in April of 2021, following Ludwig's 30-day record-breaking subathon, xQc announced he would be doing a subathon himself soon. He said that he would be doing a 60-day subathon and would shatter Ludwig's record by a long shot. It is now November, almost 7 months later, and we have yet to receive an update on when this subathon could take place. But I still have hope on it happening, Copian. LA Gladiators, or Gladiators Legion, was an Overwatch Contenders team xQc agreed to be a backup main tank player for. He never played a game with the team, and the LA Gladiators organization decided to shut down their Overwatch Contenders team for the 2020 season until further notice. Fun fact, xQc found this out on stream after the team put out a tweet and realized that he had been fired over Twitter.
As such, we will be parting ways with our players and staff and thanking them for their contribution to our last 2 years. What does that mean? Does that mean that I lose my job? Did I just get fired? Okay. Well, that happened, I guess. I didn't even know. I hadn't been told. I mean, I did. I could have prepared for this, you know?
This was some Twitter drama that went down back in June of 2020. This was started because xQc said during a stream that, quote unquote, most streamers you know are paid to do charity streams. This caused a lot of streamers to go on Twitter and tweet that they don't get paid for their charity streams. One of these streamers being Dr. Lupo. Ninja's wife, Jessica Blevins, then responded calling out xQc, saying that he always has some trash to say. Once xQc responded to her tweets, she made a sarcastic tweet basically saying that he knows nothing about fundraisers and to enjoy his day. In response to this, xQc also decided to be sarcastically nice and call her sweetie in his tweet. This then led Jessica Blevins and Ninja's brother to call xQc a sexist. This could also be known as the sweetie incident. Kimberly was one of xQc's ex-girlfriends. She could be seen plenty of times during the early years of his streaming career. Fun fact, xQc lived at Kimberly's house for a long while and is the person he is talking to in the Rolled and Smoke clip from earlier. Similar to the Puder entry, trampoline content is referring to a video on xQc's original YouTube channel where he showcases his pretty wicked trampoline tricks. 6 moves is featured once again, leaving me with another fill-in-the-blank entry. And for this entry, I will put xQc's PC. I'm not sure just how obscure this entry is, but it was back while he was living in the Overwatch League apartments. He tweeted out a picture of how scuffed his setup was and showed everyone what his PC looked like. His PC at the time had no case at all, meaning all of the parts were just hanging out on the floor with things like an empty Coke bottle, Cheerios, and pieces of chicken in it. Trust me, this is true. In this specific case, this isn't a reference to the Overwatch meta that ruined the game, also named GOATs. This entry is referring to an Overwatch team that competed in the Overwatch Contenders Trials. Their main tank player, Gator, at the time was banned from Overwatch Contenders for a season. xQc joined the team during trials to fill in for their main tank. I believe this team was actually one of the first to utilize the 3 tank 3 support team comp strat, which is why it is referred to as GOATs today. XNXX is an adult website, and before you get any ideas, it is just a meme. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this meme started because chatters saw XNXX in xQc's browser history during a stream. Because of this, they called him XNXXQC for a brief period. xQc LOL was the original name for xQc's Twitch channel. Before Overwatch was released, xQc would stream League of Legends. I believe he reached Masters at one point. Once Overwatch was released, xQc would change his Twitch handle to xQcOW, and the rest was history.
Out of my game, you dumb bitch! Suck my balls! My sweaty, motherfucking, dirty, big, motherfucking, massive balls!
An absolute classic.
Why you tripping, man? Get out one time, Roy. What you doing all that for? Man, what the fuck wrong with you, man?
This is a reference to the infamous Alinity clip of her throwing her cat Milo over her head. But what many people don't know is that xQc was exposed on stream after people found out he also threw his cat on stream. Since then, his mods have deleted all clips and VODs, and this has been completely wiped off the internet.
Oh my god, I actually did it. Dude, I yeeted that bitch. Dude, oh my god. Mods, get on it, dude. Delete the clip, delete the evidence.
This is probably the most legendary stream xQc has ever done. Total Lockdown was a game xQc was sponsored to play on stream back in March of 2020. The game was another battle royale centered around climbing up a building's floors instead of having a circle close in on the map like Fortnite or PUBG. The game was so hilariously bad that the best part of the stream were the donations that would crack jokes at the game, the amount of bots it had, or being sponsored to donate something good about it. Eventually, the chat and Dono started to call the game Total Letdown and an abundance of other meme names like Total Boredom, Total Shit Show, and Staircase Simulator. This stream is a perfect display of how funny Twitch chat and Donos can be. But his chat and Donos are pretty cringe these days, so I doubt we'll ever have another Total Letdown.
Never downloaded or opened a piece of animation software, but even I could make better running anime.
Stream like you used to, man.
Welcome to Total Lockdown. Well, there are more sets of staircases than subs being gifted 777 octotrigentillion. Hello xQc, it's the Total Lockdown devs here. Would you like us to turn the bot difficulty down?
Shut the fuck up, I'm rolling.
This is referring to xQc's mod sent during his ban appeals. When xQc does on-stream ban appeals, he'll have mods look through them. His mod sent will commonly leave comedic comments on certain users who may look like they've done nothing to deserve a ban. Sent will expose these users by calling them out for what they've done to get banned, such as being racist. I personally think that these mod comments left by Sent are incredibly funny and make the ban appeals more enjoyable to watch. Keep it up, Sent. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Michael 3D other than the fact that he was also a high-ranking Overwatch player who played on Team Selfless with Defran, Sinatra, and Emong back in the day. But I'm not sure what this is specifically referring to. If you do know, please be sure to let us all know in the comments. Again, I'm not sure what this is referring to. I wasn't watching the stream when this happened and I can't find any clips or any proof of it happening, so we'll just have to move on. Z9 is referring to a classic Overwatch meme where the team Cloud9 accidentally forgot to stay on the point and lose 2 rounds in a row. They would lose the game because of this. This happens from time to time in Overwatch and is incredibly funny when it happens in professional play. This meme gained so much notoriety that xQc made the xQc Z9 emote. Although I'm not completely sure why it was changed to Z9, so if you know, please be sure to let me know.
CS 1.6, CS 1.6, Z9, it's a fucking Z9, it's a fucking Z, fucking, yo, let me.
Hey W is a well-known animator popular for making the people animations on YouTube that have gotten millions of views. But something not many people know or remember is that xQc and Hey W were working on a stream intro for xQc together. It's been almost a year since xQc has shown an early version of the intro, so it's safe to say that it never really came to be.
It's a bit laggy. Sorry, I think it's my computer. Okay, so that was the project. It's not done yet. I think it's fucking sick. I love this.
This is referring to a clip of xQc explaining the time he went skiing and his instructor taught him how to go fast and not how to slow down. This led to xQc crashing into a ski rack, cutting his face up a bit. I don't know where this came from, but the closest thing I could think of is the time xQc made this comment while watching a Pokemon clip.
How about you lick my eardrum with your tongue, and then you put your asshole right next to my ear and fart directly into my ear canal, please?
This is referring back to 2017 when xQc was streaming from his parents' garage. There are tons of clips from this period, here's one of them. This is referring to the Scuff podcast episode that featured both xQc and Keemstar. The podcast went south very fast due to Destiny and Keemstar arguing about a very tragic event that happened very recent at the time. Keemstar would leave the show before the intro even ended. The number 12 was xQc's jersey number when he was playing in the Overwatch League. The number 12 was said to be his number because of his birthday November 12th and apparently because of the 12 by the way meme. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this is talking about, but I guess it's trying to say how xQc's VIPs are dick riders. And hey, I don't think I can disagree, and that's not because I'm not a VIP despite being a 45-month sub and I'm jealous of them or whatever. Defran is a well-known streamer and friend of xQc. He was most known for being possibly the best Tracer and Soldier 76 player in the world. He's competed alongside other pros like Sinatra and went on to play Valorant, where he would also reach Radiant in that game. Nowadays he still streams Overwatch, but he will also stream a bit of IRL of him working on his farm. Rexer is a lesser known musical artist who would often make music dedicated to Twitch streamers. His more popular songs were songs he made for xQc such as The Juice and No Cap. xQc Skull is one of xQc's sub-emotes that is very underused. Its origins, however, were even a surprise to me when I found out. Thanks to user I am definitely not a dog, we know that back when the Overwatch League was first launched, they did not have contracts to stream on Twitch. This forced them to stream the Overwatch League on the MLG website. One of the very few emotes on the MLG website was xQc Skull. So later, xQc added the emote as one of his sub-emotes as a nod to its obscure background. He has not removed the emote since, and I honestly don't want him to remove it after finding this out. I couldn't really find any fanfics of xQc and Austin, but I did find fanfic of xQc with his old Overwatch teammate Mickey. Like, why? Actually, why though?
I don't give a fuck today. Hey, weebs and cuties, yeah, ooh. I don't give a fuck.
This is probably referring to the countless times xQc has literally said on stream that he used to watch anime. He's talked about his favorite anime being Steins Gate. He's listened to Steins Gate's opening a lot of times on stream. And he loves weebs because of their literal bottomless wallets during media share streams. This was a bet xQc lost back in late 2017. The bet was if his Overwatch League teammate Mickey would get to top 500 on stream at the time. He made this bet because it was the end of the ranked season, and if they would play one last game, the season would end in the middle of their match. xQc was so sure that the game wouldn't count, he bet against his chat that he would dye his hair blue for his team's color if the game actually did count and Mickey would get top 500. The game ended up actually counting, which meant xQc lost a bet and he would have to dye his hair. This actually never happened, and why that is a mystery to us all.
I'm reporting Moxie right now. I am reporting Moxie right now.
So I thought the bottom layer of the iceberg could use one more entry, so I would like to add Bry to the iceberg. Bry was an Overwatch stream sniper that became a meme early on in the Overwatch days. But later down the line, Bry would show up less and less on xQc's stream. Though the reason could have been because his rank wasn't high enough to be able to snipe xQc's stream anymore. From what I remember, the last time he's appeared on xQc's stream was an old stream where him, Moxie, and xQc played Minecraft together.
I'm on hog.
This game is restored! I'm going back on
You are all garbage. You are all line 1A. You guys are all garbage. You are all trash.
So that was the xQc iceberg. For me, this was a trip down memory lane. Talking about his past teams like Denial and Fuel, his old blue hair color sub goal he never fulfilled. Being there while most of this happened has truly made me feel like an old frog, while also learning about things like the origin of one of his longest lasting emotes, xQc Skull. I hope you guys enjoyed reminiscing on old moments as much as I did, as well as learning some xQc lore that you might not have heard about. Once again, shout out to Hammer Toenail on the subreddit for creating and posting the iceberg, and shout out to Soul for helping me collect some clips for this video. On the off chance that xQc actually watches this video, give me VIP, man. I'm a 45-month sub. Come on, man. Anyway, thank you to everyone for watching, and as always, until then.